YouTube. This is Fortress Striker. So, officially, I just went up to Facebook right now on my computer, and I just got bad news. We've recently now lost a few more members of the TNA roster, and we have yet to hear about the TCG Banlist. Now, I'll start with the Banlist because that's a little bit more short. We'll go to it. The Banlist, apparently, for TCG has yet to come. Apparently, there's... I don't know what the problem is, actually. I don't even know what's going on. We had OCG's list just a week ago. So, I don't know why the hell Konami's taking long. Are we getting the list like the same day as we got it from last year's July on the 14th? Or are we basically just going to go on a last day thing because they're being pretty stupid right now? Or are they just going to let us do the same thing OCG and leave the list as it is? Because that's pretty dumb. I mean, TCG needs to have better support. We're getting our ass kicked by Kneecloths and Shadals, for the love of God. Like, come on. But anyway, as you know, like I said before, the next time there will be a list. I will present here on my channel, so we'll be patient. Alright, so now let's go to the TNA segment. As you know, ever since TNA lost losing their contract for Destination America, that's getting expired for September, and then they lose their channel sales. It kind of messed things up for a lot of people. Plus the fact that Dixie Carter has yet to ever pay many wrestlers, basically, late pay. This happened like a few months ago. So now, we just recently lost a few wrestlers, possibly before the taping, actually after the tapings, because afterwards, we're watching the tapings this Wednesday night, where we're going to have the Wolves versus Dirty Heels for the tag team belts. I apologize. The World Heavyweight Championship between Kurt Angle and EC3. And then we have the Triple Threat Knockouts Championship match between Terry Terrell, Awesome Kong, and Brooke. I also apologize. That's just my family being Cuban. So, anyway. So, recently I will announce who the wrestlers have been released. As you know, tonight is Slammiversary, and we were having the match between Magnus and James Storm. And recently now, Magnus and James Storm have come to a point where they decide they're now leaving the TNA. So those were the two wrestlers that are leaving. And it's a disappointing the fact that James Storm has been here since the very beginning of TNA, when it first came up in their first episode, back in 2002, when he was part of the team with his former tag team partner, the Wildcat Chris Harris, in the team known as America's Most Wanted. So James Storm is now leaving, and this disappoints me, but I guess his time was coming. I mean, he was stuck in that lame-ass Revolution shit going on. So, I don't know what to say, but thank you, James Storm, for the many years you have been for the last 13 years. So, we hope you have a great, successful life if you're going to continue wrestling or may come to retirement. So, I wish you well. The other thing is Magnus. Now, we all know Magnus has had a baby recently with his fiancée, Mickie James, who Mickie James also says that she wants to have one more match for the chances in TNA. And then go retirement, go to do her thing, which is country music, as well as taking care of their child. I know she still does wrestling. If you know, she actually just won a championship a couple weeks back. So now it's come to a point where I guess Magnus is going to retire and take care of his son, and maybe he go do other promotions in the independents or anything. It's dependable. But Magnus already achieved gold. He actually became World Heavyweight Champion. Became the first British TNA World Champion. So that's good news. He had great tag team moments with Doug Williams and Samoa Joe. So congratulations on that. But anyway, as I said before, I hope to see you Magnus. So good luck with your near future and what happens for you. And now for another one. I'm going to save the big one for last because this one gets a little dizzy. Next one's going to be two of the knockouts, and they are Awesome Kong and Taryn Terrell. So we are possibly to have a new knockout champion. I can't spoil, but when you kind of hear it, it sucks. I'm not the guy to spoil people. I don't like being spoilers, but I'm giving you guys a heads up because it's terrible now. So because it kind of spoils it to you anyway. So Awesome Kong possibly leaving. I guess she wasn't getting as much big things in TNA, and it wasn't as much exciting as it used to be back in her old days when she used to work in this company. And, well, Taryn Terrell, I'm actually shocked because, why not? She's been now the longest reigning Knockouts champion. She beat Gail Kim's record, so I don't know what's going to happen there. So, let's see what happens in her near future. Maybe she'll go about the independents. Maybe Austin Cohen can continue, or she'll probably retire. It depends on how the wrestlers are. We don't know. We just know that they're leaving, they're getting the release, whatever. Alright, and before I reveal the last guy who's leaving, I want to give some note that to all who doesn't know, Kurt Angle received a tumor somewhere around his neck. I don't know what it is, but I think I saw a scar around here. So he possibly will be out. So he probably will not be world champion. So I don't know if he retained or he loses. I'm gonna guess he's probably gonna lose. I don't want that because I hate EC3. I don't like the guy. I'm just not a fan of him. So I don't know what's gonna happen, but I hope Kurt Angle you get well. I know you can make this out. You got a freaking medal with a broken freaking neck. Come on, you're Kurt effing Angle the Cyborg. You'll come back up. But till then, we won't see Kurt Angle for months. Alright, so now for the final reveal. It has come to attention that this last guy is gonna extremely shock you. That officially, as of now, his contract was expired and does not wish to renew it. And we wish to say goodbye to the former TNA World Heavyweight Champion, longest reigning X Division Champion, former TNA World Tag Team Champion in Triple Crown way, and the creator of Option C, AA Austin Aries. This by far was the most shocking one of all. To lose Austin Aries was the biggest, saddest segment of all time. This guy made X Division worth watching again. This guy had the talents as a World Heavyweight Champion. This guy created Option C to become World Heavyweight Champion. He took away his own longest reigning as X Division Champion to get a shot at the world title to break Bobby Roode's longest reigning to become World Champion. But now the fact that he's leaving, it's the biggest disappointment of a lifetime. I don't know what's going to happen. So, I don't know. People might say go to NXT, but I don't know. They might say go to Ring of Honor. If I had to choose, I pick Ring of Honor. I don't want WWE to keep taking best talents and then later on they're just going to keep ruining it. It's not Triple H, it's Vince McMahon. I'm just saying. And plus, they sometimes like to limit these wrestlers. So, I like to see more good shit, trust me. So, like I said about it as well, we might know who maybe the new tag team champions is. I don't know who. It depends on what it is. So I'm sorry, but I thank you guys for being there for these last few months, last years. It has been great watching you perform. You're doing this for all of us, the fans. I'm proud to see all of you guys. So until then, I wish you all good luck in your near future, and I hope you all have a great time on what you guys are going to do now. So anyway, guys, what do you guys think about it? Are you really shocked the fact that we're not going to see guys like Austin Aries and James Storm anymore? Are you still patiently waiting for the TCG? Leave a comment section below and let me know what you guys think. Like this video, share this to your friends, subscribe if you're new, like my Facebook page, and this is Fortress Striker and a bunch of crazy Cubans signing off.